Well, like the two major things that I took away with, I mean, there were so many things, beautiful things that I took away from this year's West Coast camp, but it was really the things that reiterated my decision in life to start over and move forward as the way that I am since 2019. It was being a coach, being a gym owner is a hard life, and those who can do it successfully are very special individuals, and they don't get a lot of opportunity to voice like or even just have the opportunity for their athletes to really understand like the amount of time, sacrifice, and help reemphasize that gratitude that
You
a
know how much
coach.
money I've loaned to people?
Yeah,
You know how many dollar amounts I've pulled people out of stuff? You know how
yeah,
many hospital visits I run to? You know who picks up somebody in the freeway when they get in a car accident because I have nobody to be there for them at 2 in the morning? You know how many
yeah.
drunk people have to make sure they're okay? You know people ODing because they got back into a bad habit when you try to help them out as a coach? You know how
Hmm.
many fights I've been in? You know how many? I mean, I can keep going on and on. And yes, coaches, but if you don't respect my time, you pull away from the time that could be spent with my daughter,
Yeah.
my wife, my family, or a student that actually probably deserves it. Like I sent a student home the other day. I said, "You need to go. Today's not a good day for you. You're taking up everyone's time, and you're not. Just go. Come back when you're ready."
Yep.
And it was probably best because we're in a combat sport. Someone's going to get hurt. Someone's ego is going to go, fly off the handle, and then bad things happen. So coaching is tough, man. It's tough, and if you're gonna choose to coach, you're gonna choose to own a gym. You better be prepared for all of that. You know, and all I can do is keep getting better at coaching. But I know exactly who I am and where I'm at. I have nothing to prove to nobody. My fighters do the talking for me. My
Yep.
program does the talking for me. I have no problem saying I'm not a Pan Am's gold medal Brazilian Jiu Jitsu guy. I have no problem. I don't care. The moment I let you think and or even that it bothers me that I care that you care, because the people that I want to care about what they think matter to me. You don't matter. You're somebody typing away, judging me. I go, and what good does that? No, I got time for that shit. So I don't care. You know,
And yep. Yep.
if the people that I've earned rank under, I did care to learn and be under, and I hold a special place in my heart for that because it spoke to me in a way that I go, I want to. GM Bobby asked me once, he goes, "What do you want to do with this art?" I go, "GM, I want to go to the highest level there is. So it's level 7. I'm gunning for that because I want to teach." Dr. Kelly, Grant Tuhon, Dr. Kelly, I just shut up and just showed up. That's all. And then when he started calling me up for demos, we started talking a little bit more. I really embraced the whole, connect the systems. He gave me the freedom to express myself. He gave me permission that I didn't know I had. I had to explore other arts. He wasn't jealous of my other arts. He went, do it, bring it back to the tribe. Let's make it stronger and better. You know, Grand Tuhon, in the interactions I've had with him privately, my private lessons, flying all the way to the Philippines, some of the lessons I had to learn and kind of unscramble the puzzle. But that's how he spoke, and I had to recognize that rather than getting upset or I had to understand what was he really trying to say. And then when he said it, I'm like, cool. Well, why hasn't he said that to other people? Maybe because the other people weren't ready to receive it. I don't know, for whatever reason. That's not my problem. And then if you want to bitch about it, then maybe you had the wrong attitude. So I don't know. Maybe because I'm his cousin.
And you know,
So I think hey. So
it's all good, Danny.
I think for those who want to coach, be a part of a person's journey, understand the responsibility behind that, and where you need to do your due diligence to providing that as a coach, and not ever stopping your learning and growth, and be honest with yourself. Question. Don't act like you know it all. If you don't know it, say you don't know it. You know, and if you do know it, then give knowledge, but also don't give a restrictive knowledge. Anyone who comes to my classes knows I say no. I say this. Here's a move. Okay, da 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 da. I don't say back when I would normally you would normally do what, Belton? During
Mm,
your five Muay Thai championships in Thailand? You zero. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that. So I don't say I. I tell my coaches don't use the word I because it puts it on you. Put it on the art. Put it on the technique. This is a move. Have you noticed? I'm putting. I, I'm identifying the move. It identified as elbow. No, I'm putting it on the move. I'm putting it on the technique, and then I'm exploring it. So we're both looking at it together. Not, hold on, ready? Spotlighting me. I'm not going to spotlight me. What the hell have I done? You know. So normally when I cartwheel kick, you Sanchai now. Okay. No. Normally when I dunk, okay, Michael Jordan. There's only one Sanchai, only one Michael Jordan, only one Bruce Lee, there's only one Belton. So I say, look, here's a technique to close range. You have your long range attack, you have your mid range, here's your close range. Now, what most people do, okay, they get the inside line. They manipulate the head. Why? Because, and provide education, you know, you manipulate the head because it offsets balance. Da, 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 da. I don't say, yeah, and fight number 72 back when I was in Germany. See this one guy, man, I entered at long range and then I grabbed it. Da, da, da. I'm saying the same thing, but I'm putting it on me. And then it's like, this didn't work. It worked for you, Kriai. I'm like, so I don't say that. I say, look, but remember there are other options. You got to do what works for you because you're 5'6" versus that guy is 6'3". He might want to stay long range. He might not want to clinch, or he might want to clinch and throw devastating knees. So I think coaching, just like any art, if you're learning and you're a white belt, some of you guys are, and I say this with all due respect to all the coaches out there or teachers or gurus, some of you guys are white belt in coaching. You may have done 10 years of learning from a master and got your XYZ rank, and some of y'all think you're suddenly an awesome coach. You can't disseminate information if your life depended on it. So work on your coaching because you're back to white belt in your delivery of the information, in your in how you take information, process, or giving feedback. Then you become a blue belt, then you become a purple, then you become a brown, then you're a black belt in coaching, and now you're like you can take anything that comes your way, just like a black belt, and then it becomes a beautiful thing. But also understand the other aspects of coaching: the time, the commitment. You know, my
the
schedule.
vicarious trauma, the compassion fatigue.
Yeah, dude, it's a real thing. And so next week I'm in. It's Water and Steel. That's September, right? We're in
Yep.
September next week. After
Yep.
that, September 9th, I believe, is fights. September 16th, I have another set of fights. September 23rd, Dr. Dieter and Dr. Kelly and I are doing a seminar at my gym.
Yep.
September 1st is Water and Steel. So it starts off with Water and Steel, fights. This weekend, I'm doing a seminar to raise money for Maui. And then after
Hmm.
that, it goes right into October. Buddha Brothers is coming in, but they're going to be at Water and Steel. Then they're coming in to film me for a week. And then after that, I go to October, mid October. I'm in, I can't even think now. Georgia's end of October. Then you
Hmm.
got Texas. I got Texas. I got a title fight in Houston. I got to do a seminar in Texas. Then it goes to November. I'm Monterrey, Mexico. Oh, I'm in Phoenix too in October. I forgot about that. Then from Monterrey, Mexico, I'm in Chiang Mai at Core Combatives. So I'm teaching a combative seminar in Thailand. And then from there, December comes. So yeah, dude, my time is and a lot of times when I go home, man, I just want to just sit down with my daughter, play some Call of Duty, some snipe some people's heads off, and plant the bomb and go run around. She's shooting people, and then sit down with my wife, and it's all I want to do. So you waste my time, I get pissed off. I get really pissed off because that's one thing I can't buy back. So don't waste your coach's time. Absorb. And when I ask you damn question, or I tell you keep your hands up, don't let me break out the pink glove and punch you in the face, which I did. So I use pool noodles for kids though.
Yeah, that's what I use. Well,